Yeah, get comfortable. Blankets and pillows are there for.
Tie my hair up so
your
it's not
use.
your weight. Oh.
Actually, lay on your back. Try that. When you live stream on Instagram, does it save the video? Do you know?
I've not gone into Instagram to see if you can download an Instagram Live.
Mm-hmm.
It's up for a certain amount of time and then goes away. Instagram TV is different. That's more like its own feed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll experiment with it. Do a quick mic check. Yeah, just to be safe, I'll record it because I really want to cut up the video content. Okay, so you said it's your upper back, neck, trap area.
Yeah.
Cool.
Man, I can scoot down if you need.
Yeah, scoot down a couple inches. Oh, would you like a pillow or a towel?
Cool. I don't know how you're going to be moving me around, so we'll see.
So is that pour down? How is your skin? Does it feel sensitive at all?
No.
Cool. And pressure-wise, how does that feel?
It's good.
Any more, any less?
You can maybe lose a little bit more.
Okay, so any more, any less?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I'm also fully open to suggestion. If there's anything that like you think of that would feel especially good, let me know.
Tacos. Beach in Jamaica. Jerk chicken.
Oh man, jerk chicken sounds good. Like, good jerk chicken is hard to find though. Like I find people just make it too spicy, you know? Jerk flavor.
It's still the probably habanero they put in it.
Yeah, it's like texture. So as I pour in, how is that pressure?
Good.
Is there anything you change about the spot that I'm in?
No, it's good.
Great.
I like the pull.
Awesome.
So you're pressing down below, but I actually feel it more up here.
Yeah, so we're like
little
leaning
verds.
inwards.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's like, especially if you tend to carry tension up there, it can just be so intense. You know, that extra stretch. Why do you think you hold so much tension up here?
Yeah. Bipedal. Reason most people do. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, good point.
Everything pulls us into thoracic flexion. The whole drip course I talked about. The first 6 months is just trying to take the client and put them in thoracic extension and like free up their neck.
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
So everybody's shoulder blades are rolled forward, and because the shoulder blades are rolled forward, the trapezius, the rhomboids, all that stuff is like lengthened in the back. The muscles that are tight are in the front. It hurts in the back because the muscles are pulled taut. But the whole thing that I'm doing in the first 6 months is showing the therapist how to like pull the client's chest open to lengthen pec and pec minor to kind of reset where the shoulder blades are, if you want to call it that. Yeah.
I think there's a similar concept in rolfing. I know it's like a 10-step series, and
Yeah.
they start with the chest and like the thoracic,
Yeah.
kind of opening up your breath essentially.
Yeah.
I think there is something to that because you're tackling it like on a bio or a physically advantageous level by lengthening the chronically tight anterior muscles, but there's an energetic level to that as well in that you're able to breathe deeper, and when you stand taller you're naturally going to breathe deeper, and when you stand taller with your shoulders back you have just a greater sense of like competence and confidence in the world. So that's really interesting. How did you come to that realization that it was advantageous to start with thoracic extension?
I worked in spas, and I felt like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. And I said, what are you having problems with? My upper back and my neck. My upper back and my neck. My upper back and my neck. I heard it so many times, I was like, so what are you having problems with? Then I went, oh my God, they're going to say upper back and the neck. And they go, my upper back and my neck. And the thing is, I used the Swedish and deep tissue I was taught in school. And I said, hold on. This is a perfectly good massage, but this isn't solving the client's problem.
Right.
So what's the problem? Like I had to go back to basics as a mechanic, a plumber. Got to solve the problem. The plumbing got to work, the car got to run. And I'm like, why is everybody having upper back and neck pain?
Their lifestyles.
And fundamentally, I went, oh shit. Everything in school taught me to put the client prone and work on the muscles in the back. The muscles that are the problem are the muscles in the pecs. It's the pec and pec minor pulling the shoulder blades forward. If you get those to lengthen, it allows the shoulder blades to just kind of relax and rest on the thoracic spine or on the rib cage. And then the neck posture is reset.
Is there anything that you changed about this pressure?
Or
the position?
There's a little bit of a spot closer to here where it was a little too sharp.
Oh, okay. So
It just felt like it was, and I can't tell if it was like my coracoid process or what it was.
So if we reposition to here with the heel and then we press down, how is that feeling?
I can receive that a little easier.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just tell me that's enough pressure.
right there is pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, relaxing these muscles is especially important nowadays because of how much time we spend on our devices and
Yeah.
sitting down. Combination of those, you're just like upper cross syndrome 24/7.
When you look at mammals who are quadrupeds, so dogs, do you ever see a dog complain about their upper back?
Very rarely.
And then what's the thoracic spine's position on the dog?
Or it's just horizontal.
To lift their head, they have to lift their head up and out. Like we're weird because we're bipedal and upright, gravity is pulling us down and forward. That's what the problem is. Driving exacerbates it. Sitting at a computer exacerbates it. Most of the stuff we do in daily life exacerbates it. Very few people spend time like doing a back bend through their thoracic spine. They're not in thoracic extension, they're in thoracic flexion most of their day.
How is this?
That's good.
Cool.
And that's the whole issue. The reason this stuff up here hurts, typically in my experience, when you talk about trapezius, levator scapula, that sort of stuff, the reason this area hurts is because my guess, and don't quote me on this, the muscles are lengthened, long, and weak.
And so you're saying the muscles are lengthened, long, and weak in the back?
Yep.
As a result
The posterior chain.
Yeah, I agree, and that's one reason why in the gym I do a lot more pull exercises.
Yep.
Because so much of what we do is push.
Now, when we talk about so much of what we do as people is push, what do massage therapists do?
Oh, I mean, I was talking about that. It's like some of the most.
The massage therapists are recreating the posture patterns that their clients have by working with them on a table.
Yes, exactly, and that's what so
And
much
that's
of that-
why the massage therapists are kind of irritated at my message.
Yeah, I can understand that, but it's the fucking truth, man. You gotta take care of your body, and if you're doing just table massage, there's only so much like biomechanical efficiency you can achieve on a table, and the threshold is not very high, quite frankly.
To me, it's kind of like a painter having little bitty little brushes, and then he's got big brushes, and then he's got a roller,
Yeah.
and then he's got Jackson Pollock. So why would I tell a painter you can only use these tools?
Right.
But that's what the public has done to massage therapists, and that's what massage therapists have done to themselves. They limit their tool set.
That's true. I think there's a good reason why it's that way, because it's because that's the thing that is commodifiable. Like art and artists are not commodifiable. Well, I don't know if I'd say that, but massage therapy wouldn't be the sensation that it is were it not for the commodification of it to a certain extent. Now we're in a position where enough people know about bodywork as something that's good for you because of massage, but now we can scale the individual artist or the individual body worker.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be eventually a meritocracy where people see more people doing this kind of work that are sharing it online and getting great results. It's basically what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu did. The proof was in the pudding. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu just worked.
Yeah.
Same can be true for this. Doubly so because we can share it online. Because you're fully clothed, it's a mat, we're just in my apartment, and we're sharing it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
So it's interesting because if I talk about the table, the therapists think I'm anti-table, and it's no, I'm anti-limitations.
Yes.
You can work on a table. I work on a table. I had a client recently. She had cancer. I worked in her lazy boy. She couldn't do a mat session. I worked with her right where she was. And in fact, if you don't understand what I'm teaching, or I think if you're not capable of working with people in different environments, you really haven't fully understood what I'm teaching.
Yeah. And you're not giving full credit to what is available to you as a body worker.
Well, a guy came in from Manhattan the other day. So I go, hey man, how did you find me? And he's like, oh, I saw a couple of your videos online. And I'm like, okay, I got a client who flew down to Austin from Manhattan, was here for a business conference, and just stops in and gets a $300 session with me.
That's awesome.
That sounds pretty nice, right?
Hell yeah.
And I finished the session, and he's like, oh my God, this was so much more effective than any deep tissue massage or Thai massage I've ever had. My shoulder, oh my God, my shoulders and my upper back are so open. he has very standard upper back and neck issues. The same stuff that's in the drip course, the same stuff I'm discussing with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, hey, listen, for my feedback, I hear stuff like this from clients. What was the difference specifically between what I did and the Thai massage you've had? And he says, they just put me through like a stretching routine. What you did was like, you mobilized me, but you found like certain spots and would like hang out and compress them.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, yeah. and I just said, the reason I do that is because I found I got better results for my clients by tweaking it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And he's completely like, I'm gonna let you know next time I'm in Austin. And I go, hey, listen, you're in Manhattan. If you ever want me to come up, just let me know. I can probably work something out, teach a class there or whatever.
That's so
But
cool.
it's very difficult to explain to therapists the sorts of connections that come from that sort of. I made $300 from a client from somebody I've never met on the East Coast
Mm-hmm.
because of video.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just hard for a lot of people to really wrap their minds around. And this is a totally new form of communication that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And like to, you know, relatively open, like early adopter type people like you, and to a certain extent myself, like it seems just, you know, well, duh, but what is obvious to one is not so obvious to another. How's that pressure?
Yeah, I mean, Suzanne was helping me with the course, and as we're finishing it, she's like, Robert, what you're teaching is like, she's like, I totally understand why the massage therapists are confused. She's like, I'm looking at what you're doing, and as I look at it and talk to you and put it together, I'm like, it's almost like you're addressing the problem backwards. And I'm like, I know. Like, it looks like in other words, for most massage therapists, when I say average, I mean like the average therapist doing Swedish deep tissue on the table, my approach to the problem is completely weird.
Mm.
They're like,
How's that pressure coming?
it's good. Cool. The upper back and neck class is sideline. It's not prone, it's not supine.
Oh, it's cool. I'd love to learn some of that.
But here's the thing, if you package it as sideline, do the students want it who are massage therapists?
I would say they'd be interested, but they'd psych themselves out because massage therapists almost never get clients in sideline. Why? Because it's a bitch to get someone in sideline when they're fully naked, and you have to like finagle the sheets a specific way. You gotta be super careful about not exposing them.
Can we face hugger?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, man. But like here, you can get not only sideline, but you can get super comfy sideline because we got these, we got a pillow. How is the spa? Is there anything that you've changed?
Maybe just a little more pressure.
A little more pressure.
Oh, there you go.
Got it.
And then can you angle in like a little more 45 degrees instead of straight down?
Like
So instead of pressing down toward my feet,
Uh-huh.
can you press over?
yes.
There you
So we're pressing more
go.
like
There
that.
you go.
Yeah, great.
A little more neck for me right there.
Cool.
So yeah, I don't feel like I'm erasing what the therapists have done in the past.
No.
I'm just like, hey, let's look at this problem in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is not only more effective for the clients, I think it's less strain on your body.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, that's not what they taught us in school.
Yeah, it's like, to me, massage therapy is best exemplified by what a place like Miraval is offering. Like Miraval offers just super premium luxury services that are best described as rituals. Like everyone is just this beautifully intricate, unique service. And massage goes hand in hand with that. Like nude table glide, you're just getting pampered, you're getting rubbed all over, and you're just so relaxed. Like it's a beautiful service, but if you're struggling with chronic pain relief, or chronic pain, you don't really care about the frou-frou, you just want to reduce your pain.
Yeah.
Or if you just, want to relax your muscles even, this is so much more effective. But just the mental relaxation, I think massage has the potential to have a greater edge. Like there's more room for massage to thrive in with that goal in mind, I think. Okay, so how many winks is enough of a stretch?
That's good.
On your next inhale, shrug in my hand. 4, 3, 2, relax. Adding more. Tell me when. There, got it. Same thing. Oh, is that enough or anything?
Nah, just feeling like a little catch on the right side.
Do you need some mobilization?
Nah, we're fine.
Cool. So continue pressing or is that enough?
Oh,
On
like
mine?
you get me to resist. Now you give me a bit more. Cool. There we go. Got it.
On your inhale, shrug. 4, 3, 2,
Arts evolve. Jazz evolved. It started acoustic, then it became electric, then it became free jazz. Continues to evolve. All art forms evolve. Cooking
Oh yeah.
evolves, changes. People pushing the edges. Where is that in the massage industry?
Right here.
Well, that's what I would say. But it takes time.
Yeah.
Like it's misunderstood, at least initially. I guarantee you, if you gave the public, we lined up 20 people, we gave them Swedish and deep tissue, and we gave them what we're doing on a mat, and gave them a choice, they would choose the mat work.
Yeah, I bet.
Many of them would.
Yeah, I'd say like 15 of us, 20 people would choose a network.
And some will still and some will say, okay, yeah, I think if I had pain, I prefer this mat thing, but I still like my massage. And I'm like,
Yeah.
cool, I'm not getting rid of that.
Yeah,
It's just, as an artist, what do you want to do?
exactly.
That's what I've been trying to tell the therapist. If the therapist freaks out and goes, I want to do loan me, I'm like, great, go.
Yeah.
Like, go loan me the fucking day away. Like, set up lights underneath your table where it glows in the dark, or I don't know. what-
Yeah.
Just make it. Go loamy, man. Loamy is the opposite end of the spectrum.
That's so true. I would like to learn some loam. I think it makes some great content. And it seems like it feels hella good.
Much more effective than the content. It involves many, many more naked women.
I'm surprised no one's really doing it, you know?
Oh, don't even get me started.
Roll on your side real quick.
Which side?
Either one. I'm just gonna have you lay on top of this. So, yeah. And I'll just like, well, I was gonna position that under you, but basically you want your tailbone to be here and your head to be here.
Oh, so how do you want it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're like on it.
Yeah, lay on it.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Put on your back, so tailbone on it, as well as your head. Yes. Comfortable enough?
Yeah, just gotta get centered.
Cool. Hands by your sides, palms face up.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Big inhale. And again, just tell me when. Yes, sir. Cool. Inhale, press.
Up against you.
4, 3, 2, relax. Any more press or is that good?
That's good.
Okay, try bringing your hand behind your head and release the fingers. No. Okay, you might be just open enough here, but are you getting anything out of this as we press down?
Let's go through my arms, kind of through my shoulder joint.
Cool. And any as far as pressure goes, any more, any less? Perfect.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Cool.
So, from a visual standpoint, Loamy wins because people want to see intimacy and nudity. It's more aesthetically, visually, like, woo, right?
Oh yeah.
Very good, effective body work can be inordinately boring.
I know.
Can be, not always, but can be.
Okay, is there anything else that you'd like me to target?
I think if generally, if you just continue like working up here, that would be great.
Cool. And let's have you lay on your side. We'll give you a pillow